Okay, there we go. What's up, everybody? This is Mike here at Rogue Comics, and it's my favorite time of the week. Well, second favorite. Well, it's one of them. Of course, it's because I get to drink this energy drink. This is something I look forward to every week. And I could just drink it every day. I do have other cans, but I just save it. That way it means more. But no, the real reason, of course, come on, energy drink, seriously, is because I get to show y'all all the things that I'll be getting tomorrow here at Rogue Comics, which is an actual comic book store. Despite what people who might see me on some of the okay, this might happen too. I have recently, I was actually explaining why I am an actual store. But I only have so many USB ports in my computer. And they are currently being overrun by external hard drives. So right now, I had to hook up the microphone to a USB extension. I don't know. Oops, sorry. I don't know exactly what it's called. The technical name for it. But it just gives me like 2, 4, 6, 7 additional USB ports. Now, I decided to hook up the external hard drives to the computer, directly, as opposed to having the microphone hooked up into there. Because see, it is hooked up to the extender. So it does work, but for some reason, every so often, there will be a stutter. And I will leave the monitor on, even though it's going to drive me crazy, like literally crazy, hearing my voice in my head more than I normally do. But when it cuts off, I'll stop talking and then start up again once it, the stutter stops. Okay, so that might happen. It's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me, seriously. But anyways, yeah, so energy drink, purple, good. Let's go. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. This is the eve of Christmas Eve for those of you that celebrate abysmal holidays, because they're all abysmal, really, like literally. It's no point to any of them. But anyways, let's get it started with DC. Oops, wrong way. Idiot. This way. There we go. The first one, the first book that we start off this week's selections is Absolute Martian Manhunter, number 7. And apparently, unfortunately, I think it is ending with issue number 12. And then Camp and Rodriguez, they're going to move on to doing something else. But I believe that's what I read. So those of you that enjoy it, because you got 5 more issues left. We are at a halfway point. This is the beginning of the end here. What's up, Hosea? Hey, Mike. If I don't talk to you soon, Merry Christmas, brother. Same to you. Same to you, my friend. What's that? If I don't talk to you soon, what do you mean? That's a little. Don't be cryptic, dude. That's I don't know. We'll move on. Absolute Superman, number 14. It is. Is it still? It is still Jason Aaron and Sandoval. Right there. And I did. If you're not online. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was assuming. No, I didn't. I hope it didn't sound confrontational. No, I just didn't. Like, I was hoping something bad wasn't going on down there. But yeah, no. Yeah. Actually, I was on last night. But actually, no. I almost got on last night, but I didn't. I don't know why. Well, actually, I do know why. Like, yeah. I'll try. Definitely tonight. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens after the tacos. Where the tacos goes. Okay, so. Rafa Sandoval, I think it is the individual who's drawing it. And his art in this issue was good. I did like the end, like the last page of this book. And I will leave it at that. But here we go. Absolute Wonder Woman. This is issue number 15. And this, coincidentally, is also the very first time there's an absolute crossover. Batman shows up, and this is the first team up here. I won't tell you what happens, and hopefully you weren't spoiled, because apparently there's people on YouTube that can't stop themselves, and they just showed the entire issue. Idiots. Like, shit like that, honestly, legitimately pisses me off. I know there's a couple channels out there that reads the comic books to you, and that's stupid. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Okay? But there's another one. This one, apparently, I think this individual's a retailer. And I hope wherever they get these books from, I hope they don't get them anymore. Because this is the reason why comic book stores don't get the shit beforehand. I mean, it used to be bad back in the day. We'd get them on Wednesdays. And Wednesdays, obviously, is the day the new comics drop. So you would be beholden to your UPS driver. Hopefully, you would know him, and you can set up a system, or, you know, say, hey, I'll be here on Wednesday as early as possible. Could you please drop these books off? Why would you have to be there at the ass crack of dawn just to make sure you got the books, you got them in, you did the files if you do files, and you put the books out? That's stupid. Why not get it early? That way you can do it at your leisure. You can check the books in. You could even, I don't know, maybe read the books so you can have something to engage in your customers when they come in. Like, it's stupid. It makes no sense. But the reason they do this is because people can't keep their damn mouth shut. Okay? There's this thing. I don't know what it is. It's like a psychological deficiency. Like, it goes back to the beginning. Like, back in the day when there were just message boards, people would literally just post. Like, if somebody did a new thread, like, let's say DC did a thread showing Absolute Wonder Woman number 15. They would respond first. That's it. That's what their post would say. First. Why? What exactly are you contributing to the conversation just by posting the word first? Like, oh, congratulations, here are your theoretical internet dollars. Like, you're so awesome. I want to grow up to be just like you. Like, the internet is a stupid place. It's a truly, truly stupid place where ignorance festers. It's astounding to me. So this is why. Because people can't keep it to themselves, read the issue, and I don't know, you know, if you want to feel important or something, you know, tell your friends, hey, guess what? I read Absolute Wonder Woman number 15. You know, I mean, so they can be in awe of you. Oh, you're so great. Congratulations. I don't get it. But this is the reason why. They used to charge us. See, it used to be on Wednesdays. Wednesdays they would release the books, or they would make sure the books were there for Wednesdays. And I'm not even getting into start with, like, dealing with the ineptitude that is UPS/FedEx. Okay, so that would be an extra bonus that you would have to deal with potentially, because sometimes it would get there, and other times it might not. So it'd be the luck of the draw. You know, you'd have to see what this week was going to bring. Now, mind you, for someone who might not want things to be the same all the time, that could be a good thing, because, you know, you never know what's going to happen. So that might be a little exciting there. But, sorry, I was smelling it, and I just needed some. But then, the one distributor that used to be around got the idea to charge us $5 a week if we wanted to get the books a day early. So instead of Wednesday, we'd get them on Tuesday. Mind you, if they were, you know, they were making it through the system the way it should. But again, UPS and FedEx, those are the variables. So, $5 each week. That's an extra $20 per month times 2. That's $240 extra that this distributor was getting just so they can get their ass to UPS one day early. Like, the grift, I'm telling you. So this is why, though. And now we get them early. These books, this book, I think, was it Thursday? Friday. Thursday or Friday? No, I think it was FedEx, so maybe Friday. Whatever. Either Thursday or Friday is when I got the shipment. And it sat. It sat. I told nobody. I enjoyed the issue. Sherman, art, excellent. Always. So, yes, you will be able to get it tomorrow. It will be here. For how long? I don't know, but it will be here. Because, in addition to this cover here by Hayden Sherman, you will also see this one. There was no way this was not going to be the thumbnail for the week. I know y'all are hang on my every word to find out what was going to be the thumbnail and what were the runners up and all that, but it was definitely going to be this one. Kayun I hope that's how you say his name. But yes, I mean, you got Wonder Woman here, you got Batman behind there. Oh, and let me just say, for the past, what? Today's Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, Saturday. 4 days. Do you know how many people were looking for Batman? And not necessarily absolute Batman, just, oh, I'm looking for a gift. They like Batman. Like, enough. There are so many other characters in comic books. Everybody wanted Batman. And that's why I'm like, you know what? Wonder Woman's on here. And you know what? There's Batman. You got Batman in the background. Back, you know? But, yes. Kayun's art. Love it. You know it. I mean, come on. How many times have I used his art for thumbnail? But, yes, there's this one. And then there's also this Derek Jew cover. So, yeah. You have 3 choices. Batman Static Beyond #2 is out tomorrow, as well as this awesome cover by Raza. This was good. This will go with the variant cover for issue #1. Same style. Up next, I can't say anything about this book. I would so like to. I very much want to see Joker murder Jason Todd over and over. If there was a way you could infinitely loop Joker murdering Jason Todd, I would pay to see that. Because Jason Todd is the Gambit of the DC universe. Totally useless, really annoying, everywhere. It's just stupid. But I will say this. No, I'll just say the art is good. The art is good in this story. So is this cover. Look at this. Lee Bermejo. Hello. But yeah, it was a good issue. Who did the let's see, who did the things? It was, oh, there we go. Scott Snyder, Josh Williamson. Was it Dustin Gwynn? Giuseppe Camuncoli? We're going to assume. Hopefully. Yeah, we'll go with that. That sounds good. Moving on, here we have Detective Comics #1104. The Courage That Kills Part 4. Tom Taylor, Michael Janin. And I love Janin's art. The Flash versus Green Lantern. Now, to be honest with you, I don't know, it's a branding thing, but to me, it's Jay Garrick versus Guy Gardner. Like, when I hear The Flash, I hear Wally. When I hear Green Lantern, I hear Hal. But in this issue, it's Guy Gardner versus Jay Garrick. That's what it should say. I mean, you know, I don't know. This, whatever. But yes, this is the Flash. Guy Garrick. You know, Jay Garrick versus Guy Gardner, Mark Waid, Christopher Cantwell, Georgiev. I don't know what Georgiev's first name is, sorry. And Herms, who I believe is the inker. And who did this cover? Dan Mora? Of course, Dan Mora. Let's see, actually, no. I know Dan Mora didn't do the Red Hood versus the Joker cover. That was Jorge Corona. Okay. There we go. Green Arrow, number 31. To be honest with you, I can't tell you if this is the last issue. I looked, and it just ended. Now, oh, hey, look at that. They are doing the legacy numbers that Marvel does. I just noticed that. Interesting. Torrin Clark did this cover. And I gotta say, I like the cover. The art inside was good, too. Montos, I think is his name. But yeah. Green Lantern, issue number 30 is right here. As you can see, someone shows up. Jeremy Adams still doing the writing. And Di Giandomenico. Hey. And the cover was by Annie Wu. Here we have Harley and Ivy. Was that Life and that I can't with the font. Life and Crimes. Number 2. Erica Henderson. That's it. Erica Henderson. She writes, she draws, she inks. Does she letter? Does she staple? Does she deliver? Just like Peach. Peach does that with the Ultimate X-Men. Props. Immortal Legend. Batman, issue number 5. Potentially a 6-issue miniseries, I think. If I had to guess, I would say it's 6 issues. And of course, now that I mention it and bring it up, my OCD means I gotta look it up because I did bother. IMMORTAL Legend Batman. Yeah, 6 is the issue. So that means that this is the penultimate issue of this miniseries. And every time you hear penultimate, take a drink. Oh, my goodness. Justice League Red, issue number 5. This is also the penultimate issue. And this one here is by Clayton Henry, who also did the artwork on side, and Saladin Ahmed did the writing. At least for 2 more issues. And then that will be done. Justice League Unlimited, issue number 14. Is that what it says? That's what it says. And here we have Mark Waid and Dan Mora. And it looks like Neron's back. Terrific 10, part 3. Oh, I threw this in because I really like Jeff Spoke's art. And no other reason. That's it. Here it is. I did order this. I do have this cover. But yeah, I threw it in. And he's going to be doing something. Let me see if I can find it quickly. Because he was drawing that Red Hood book. Excuse me. That I actually did like. Let's see. Jeff Spokes. And unfortunately, the whole thing that happened with it, that means he's not doing it anymore. But I did see some news. Let's see. No. I know he's going to be doing something. I read something somewhere, but I don't see. Damn it! I know he was doing something. Oh, maybe that's why. SPO. Oops. As I'm cycling through, I'm so sorry. Oh boy. Nope. Oh well. I saw it somewhere. I saw it somewhere. But whatever happens, Marvel or DC or both, they need to give him another book. Another book. Oh, maybe that's what it is. I do see that he's doing the cover to DC's KO Boss Battle. But that's all they show. But he needs to do something else. Hopefully he will. He deserves it. Here we have the final issue of Justice League versus Godzilla vs. Kong 2. Issue number 6. There's cover A by Deuce. Cover B. This one is by, I know it begins with a G. Oh, sorry, Alan Kwa. I was thinking of the other guy. And this is Kevin Maguire. That one I know. Mecha Godzilla. Here we have Superman, number 33. Believe it or not, it is Superman. It's almost like the 90s. Oh, no, sorry. The 2010s, when they made Action Comics Lex Luthor. Because J. Michael Straczynski's ego wouldn't allow whoever was writing Action to use Superman. So here we have Lex Luthor versus the Demon, Etrigan. Round 7. Josh Williamson and I can't see there. Oh wait, I can see it on the screen. Sherman. Oh, Hayden Sherman. Okay, there we go. I'll take it. 2 issues, Sherman this week. And last but not least for DC, Trinity, Daughter of Wonder Woman, number 6. This one, this cover, is by Belen Ortega, who needs to get another book after this. DC, make it happen. And then this one, I think, might also be by her. Let me see. Oh, no. Hainig. Hainig, Haining. Regardless. Doesn't matter. Looks good. And then we have this one here. This is, you know, an homage to the first Wonder Woman book that was there. And Bruno Redondo. The hell, they need to give him a book too. Come on, man. Jesus. And then we have this one. Okay. This was funny. And this is by Julian Totino Tedesco. And Running with the Corgis. Why not? But yeah. It's a crime that Bruno and, well, hopefully Belen will get another book. But Bruno should be doing something. Like, really. Like, now. Over in the MCU, as I get to... There we go. I don't even know why I do it, because... Well, it's in the file name, so I guess that's the reason. But here we have 1776, number 2. Morgan Le Fay. And here we have the nullified variant from Pete Woods. Glad to see he's doing stuff for Marvel too. And the Phil Jimenez homage variant. Benjamin Franklin. And Miles. Oh, and last but not least, this Phil Noto variant. In case you missed it, the first time around, here are some second prints for Alien vs. Captain America #1. Lionel see, now on the file name it says Lionel Francis Yu, second printing variant, but he only signs it Lionel Yu. And in the credits it says, like in the book. So is the Francis there or not? Like, not Francis. Lionel Yu. Second print. Amazing Spider-Man #18. I just read this one today. And John Romita Jr. is doing the art in this book. And it doesn't... It looks different. And I'm not saying it's a bad different, because it's not. But I don't know, maybe it's the inker or whatever. But it didn't look the way JRJR usually looks. But yes, you will see these characters on the cover in the book. Here we have a Simone DeMeo. What's it called? Winter? I want to say Winter, not Winterfest. Winter Break variant with MJ. And of course, the latest in the Lee Bermejo Amazing Visions variant. One of the seminal moments in Peter's history. And then we have this Bensu Disney, what's it called? Disney Stitch Unleash the Holidays variant. And this is the final issue, I believe. There were 5 of them, and I think this is the 5th. Oh wait, actually, this is the second to last. This is the penultimate one. Drink. No, but seriously, there's another one this week. You'll see it. I'll show it when we get to the end. It's at the end. Cloak or Dagger, issue number 3. This is the A cover, and then this is the Todd Knock variant. Expatriate X-Men number 3. Ilyana, looking all hellish. Marvel Winter Break number 1. Let me just say, 1, you know how I feel about Greg Land and his porn faces and all that stuff. But I will say, I am digging the rendition of Rogue that he did there. Not really Storm too much, but Rogue, yes. But inside, Nick Bradshaw handles the majority of the art duties, and there are pinups in here. Now, I can see some people having an issue with some of the pinups in here. They really can't, because nowhere in there is made any mention of any other character in the Marvel Universe who might be attached at the hip because they need to get that individual over because they realize how trash he is. So it was good for that reason. Here we have an Ivan Talavera variant for the Winter Break special. Spider-Man 94, number 4. This is, it looks Todd Knockish. Could be wrong. I don't see, oh wait, is that a signature by the Lion's right paw? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's him big in. Oh, it is. And it's Nick Bradshaw. Okay. There we go. Nick Bradshaw. It's an NB. When you get the issue, you'll be able to see it. And then we have this John Tyler Christopher action figure. Moreland. Marvel animation variant. And then this Justin Mason nullified variant. Featuring Null himself. So can Null actually be nullified? I don't think that's how it works. What do you think? Answer in the comments if you can. I don't think so. I don't think it's possible. Star Wars issue number 8. There's a blurb on the issue, on the actual issue. I don't remember what it says, but it's there. Something like The Last Jedi or something like that. And I'm not being like, sarcastic or anything. I think that's what it says. Something like that. Here we have another John Tyler Christopher action figure variant. This time for Star Wars, C-3PO. And this one is the Bengal, Luke Skywalker, and Leia Organa Jedi Knights variant. And last, oh wait, no, sorry. Second to last, but this will be the book of the week. The Will of Doom, issue number 1. I don't know who did. I'm about to see if I can find it because I see a signature on the bottom there. Oh, Jonas Scharf. Okay. Jonas did this issue here. Jonas will also be doing the Ultimate Endgame. If you go to either the Instagram or TikTok account for the store, you will see a video for the upcoming Ultimate Endgame. And Jonas is the artist. So he did this too. Here we have the 80 Granov variant. All of these variant covers are badass, like they truly are. This is 80 Granov. Got this Sanford Green one. And this is foil. This is awesome in foil. Then we have this Stephen Platt. I mean, look at this. That throne. Awesome. And then, see? I even had to format this. J. Scott Campbell. Look at this. This is a wrap. Okay? That means it's on the front and the back. This is a wraparound variant. And I don't know if you can see it because it's kind of small. It doesn't do justice. So, J. Scott Campbell did the following characters. You got Black Cat. You got Psylocke. You got Ghost Rider. You got Illyana, or Magic. You got Carnage. You got She-Hulk. You got Human Torch. You got Venom. You got Nova, assuming it's Richard Rider. You got Spider-Gwen. You got Thor. You got MJ. Wolverine. Spider-Man. T'Challa. Captain America. X-23. Black Widow. Cyclops. Daredevil. Hulk. Doctor Doom. Of course, it's the Will of Doom. Doctor Strange. Iron Man. Miles Morales. Storm. Thanos. And Rogue. That's a pretty good lineup. You know who's not there? And I'm glad. And I really like the way he drew Rogue in this. I mean, they all look good. This all looks good. This should be, I think this was a poster. This better have been a poster. Because this would look good. 24 by 36. You know what? I gotta see. Hold on. I'm almost positive it was a poster. And I do see. Oh no. No. Maybe it wasn't. Well, if it was, I did order it. If it's not, let's try DCMBR. See, I do order this stuff, but I really don't pay attention past, because there's just so much to oh, and now where is it? I lost my mouse. There it goes. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Hold on. I didn't want to do this, but because okay, I'm logging into my distributor. Hey, there's a book. CAMPBL poster. Captivating. Is this it? Oh, okay, that's why I couldn't find it. Okay, good news. On sale, January 7th. Marvel Universe by J. Scott Campbell. And I ordered a bunch, so they will be here. But yeah, they're calling it the Marvel Universe by J. Scott Campbell. And you know what? That's a Marvel Universe I could get behind. I mean, it's got Storm, it's got Rogue, got Cyclops, got X-23, T'Challa, Illyana. Perfect. Yes. Let's do that. Make it a book. Make it so. But yeah, January 7th. Okay. Moving on. Where is it? Wait, hold on. I just lost the... there we go. Okay. And last but not least, as far as variants are concerned, for Will of Doom, we do have the final Unleash the Holidays variant for Stitch. This is Phil Noto, featuring 2 of the 4 Fantastic Four. And that's the last one. And this is the last book right here for Marvel. Undead Pool number 3. Undead Pool. Undead Pool. Undead Pool. Looks like Cable. Hey. I mean, if he had to be saddled with him, like, God knows how long, I mean, it was a mercy killing, right? Got a couple independents here. This will be quick, because we're going to be wrapping this up. Here we have Godzilla Escape the Dead Zone, part of the Kaisei era, number 5. And this cover here is by Tunica, or Tunia. I don't know. I apologize. And this is cover B by Lankry. That one I could say. Here we have a variant for Hello Darkness, number 17. This is Jenny Frison, whose covers I love all the time. One of my favorites. Sonic the Hedgehog, number 83. Cover A by Curry, not Steph. And then we have cover B by Almadel. I actually like this one a little better. Not that this is bad, but I just like the fact that you see Sonic and Tails and everybody there, as opposed to this one. Here we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Battle Nexus Worlds Collide, number 1. I don't know what happens in here. I didn't look at it, unfortunately. Outside of, checking the outside of the cover, not the interior. But this is cover A by Escorza Brothers. Oh, and I guess they do... Okay, so they do the art on the interior, because their names are there. Tom Waltz, Isao Escorza, and Isaac Escorza do the interiors. In addition to that cover. Here we have... who does this one? Santo Luco. Actually, he's a longtime artist, or they. I don't know if it's a he or she. But they've done a lot of work for the Turtles, and it's good too. Saturday Morning Adventures, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 32. Now, I don't know. See, 31... Okay, one of the things I do here is I make sets when I can, whenever possible, because some people, if you're a child, and I'm not saying this in this is an insult, but kids don't care. That part of the OCD part of the brain, for most of them, it doesn't get triggered until later years. And then I got to know what happens in these issues. Kids don't care. The cover looks good. They got characters on there, I'm fine. I don't care. No, okay, so this is ongoing. Good. I thought it was going to end here. But this is 32. And this one is by Shoning. Who also, I guess, looking at the bottom here, is also the artist of the series. This one here is by Pierce, not Adam. And last but not least, we have this one by Joyce. I like this one the best. Don't get me wrong, this one looks good, and this one looks better, but I like this one. It looks a little Eastman and Laird-ish. Not too holiday-ish as opposed to these two, but it's good nonetheless. And that, my friends, brings us to the end. That is it. Thank you for watching. Whoever's watching live, if you're watching on the replay too, thank you for that. Last week, I got 5 likes, so thank you for that. Whoever did that, if you're watching this week too. I appreciate you. And again, I've been handing out business cards. And if I have any new viewers because of that, like I say, if you see something, say something. If you saw a cover and you're local and you want it, get in touch with me. direct.me/RogueComics is the laziest and easiest way to do it. Go there. There's all the buttons there for whatever social media you participate in. It's there. Otherwise, you can do it the old-fashioned way. Go to facebook.com/RogueComicsCT. like it says on the screen there, or for Instagram, Twitter, which I don't use as much, or TikTok, it's just Rogue Comics for whatever. But if you see something and you want it and you want me to hold it, tomorrow I will be open. Probably regular hours, whatever, Christmas Eve, who cares. But I will post the hours. I'm almost positive it'll be regular. But let me know. Send a message. Or tomorrow. Well, actually, no, don't do it tomorrow. Don't wait till tomorrow. As soon as you see this, once you get done with this video, if you got to this point and you saw something you wanted, let me know. That's all I can say. Okay? And that's it. So, as usual, thank you for watching. Have a great new comic book day tomorrow. Christmas, if you celebrate it. Or whatever holiday you might celebrate. Or if you don't celebrate any holiday, just have a good Wednesday. You know? And there might be a Fortnite stream tonight. Maybe. And I don't know. We'll see. I just do too much, like, I want to do too much stuff, and it's a lot of work. And I don't know. I think there's easier ways to do it, but I don't know what they are, so I do them the hard ways. And other times I just don't feel like doing it, and the payoff isn't really much, you know? But we'll see. There might be more. There might be more things coming. We'll see. Maybe. Probably not. But who knows? That's it. I'm out. Thank you for watching, everybody. Take care. And see you next week for the last of the year. Wow.